Forever could never be long enough for me. Feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you. You wear white and I wear out the words I love you, and you're beautiful. Now that the wait is over, and love has finally showed her my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Promise me you'll always be happy by my side. I promise to sing to you when all the music dies. And marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever.
The first time that I knew Jordan was when he moved to Center Point in 2nd grade, and it probably wasn't until 3rd grade, I guess, we were in the same classroom. I had a crush on him in 3rd grade.
First time I think I ever met Kaitlin was probably running track, I believe. She was a stud, ran hurdles pretty fast, and I think I beat her in a race once. I don't know. I think she had the record or whatever, so we started talking there at first, I believe, and then first hangout was probably at Luke's house. It was a snow day.
The first time that I remember that we actually started hanging out and like liking each other was at Luke Jason's house on a snow day. We all went sledding.
Yeah, we went snowboarding with each other and stuff, and going down the hills and like riding behind the snowmobile on the same sled.
When we came inside, we were playing guitar, and Jordan was trying to teach me how to play some songs.
Sitting in Luke's house, and then we started playing guitar. Luke taught us first taught me how to play You and Me. So, I don't know, I learned it for how long, and then finally when she was there that day, we started playing it, and she acted like she wanted to learn it, so I taught her what I knew, but I wasn't very good at the time.
And I actually already knew how to play guitar a little bit, but, you know, I let him teach me.
That was big.
And then when I was driving home that night, it actually came on the radio, which was kind of cool, so of course I called him.
I remember getting a call from her and she said it was on the radio, so that, I guess, became our song from there on. So, I don't know, she liked me, I guess. I wasn't sure, but...
Jordan and I started dating our junior year of high school. We were both 16. We started dating on Valentine's Day.
And I remember going with Zach Bonner to the flower shop, whatever, to get flowers for her. You know, you're gonna be classy, and
so classy move, Jordan. It's good.
So went and got roses, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess I remember what flowers we got, but hardest part of it was what to write on the card. So me and Bonner were looking, I don't know, I don't know if he had a smartphone or whatever, but looking on the internet, like what poem he could come up with or something. So I ended up writing something like, I have a question for you later to ask, or something corny. I
have something to ask you, like, whatever. So I wonder what it is, but he waited until like the last minute. He came to my house and he asked me to be his girlfriend. So
love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you. You wear white and I wear out the words I love you, and you're beautiful.
The proposal process started probably in October when I was thinking about getting a ring and all that. And I remember Kaitlin telling me that she wanted to get proposed to on the beach, or like by the ocean, I guess. And I don't know, because we always went on spring break trips to Florida for like all through college, whatever, went and stayed with their grandparents. So I kind of planned I might do something like that. And so in October, thought about it, ended up getting the ring in February-ish, or like, yeah, probably a couple weeks before I ended up asking her. But I ended up asking Jason if I called him up and said it's about that time, and he's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get a ring. And so Jason, all emotional, started crying, and I was like, it's alright, man, you know, I'm messing it. But so we ended up going to C.P. Hoyt and went and got a ring, picked it out, and so I have the ring, and then I figured next steps, gotta ask Todd. And it was a little tough. So I called Todd up and said I was gonna come over or something to show him some fishing lures I had, I don't know, some reason to come over basically. So show up at the door, and I'm sitting there showing him all these different maps and stuff, and I like made eye contact with Kara, I think, and she kind of looked at me funny, and like obviously I looked pretty nervous, I don't know, but so I think Emily was going to bed then, and usually Todd's downstairs watching TV, so I was just gonna ask him. And so the whole family's all in the living room, and I'm sitting there, like, I don't know if I was shaking or not, but I was pretty nervous, one of my more nervous times. But ended up sitting on the floor there, and Emily was gonna go to bed, so I didn't think it was fair. I mean, she left and then I asked, so I was like, oh, it's now or never. And so I was like, Todd, I love your daughter, and I love her a lot and want to be with her. So he's like, his mouth literally dropped open, and he's like, and Carolyn's like, is this what I really think's happening or something?
And he asked my dad permission, and of course my sisters were there and my mom was there, so the whole family knew about it before me.
So Todd gave me a big man hug, and it was all good from there. So I had the family's approval.
The day Jordan proposed, we were in Florida on spring break, staying at my grandparents' house.
The first day we were there was Monday, and so that was the day we're gonna go to the beach. So I'm like, I can get it knocked out with early, and so she'll be happy for the rest of the time. So
I honestly didn't suspect it until right before it happened, but he had it all planned out. We went to a beach by Cocoa Beach, and we were just sitting watching the ocean.
There was literally like 100 seagulls that were like lined up on the beach, like facing the ocean. And somebody came running by, scared them all away, and they all came back down and sat like all in the same line right next to us.
And they were all just facing the same direction. And he looked at me and he said, oh, I requested an audience. And I was like, wait, what?
So I stood up and grabbed her hand, and she just kind of looked at me funny, and so I got down on a knee.
And so then he stood me up and got on one knee and said some really, really nice things.
Told her I loved her and couldn't imagine me with anybody else, and so she started crying and didn't know. It's like, well, when I held out the ring, she started bawling even worse, and she's like, "Is this really happening?" Covering, I don't know. She never really gave me a yes right away. It was more tears, so I took it as a yes because she wanted to wear the ring. So it was probably the best day I've ever had, I would say.
Hi, Jordan and Kaitlin. Congratulations, and we're very proud of both of you.
Kaitlin, we're so happy to have you join our family, and we are wishing you guys the very best that life can give, and we wish you also many, many years of happiness together.
We'll always be here for both of you, and we love you both very, very much.
Thrust towards the sky, never revealing their depth. Tell me that we belong together.
I just want to tell you we love you, we are proud of you, and we're just so happy to share this great celebration with you on one of the happiest days of your lives.
Jordan and Kaitlin, we are very proud of you. We're proud of the Christian examples that you are, Christian examples that you provided for our daughters, and I'm just proud that you guys are the people you are, and that you've grown up to be such wonderful people. Jordan, this house is full of estrogen, and I am just tickled that there's another man in the house, and anytime you want to go hunting or fishing, I'm here for you, buddy. Let's get at it.
And rain falls angry on the tin roof as we lie awake in my bed. You're my survival, you're my living.
My favorite thing about Jordan is definitely his big heart. He always looks for the best in people. He would do anything for anybody without asking for anything in return.
Alright, Kaitlin is the biggest sweetheart I've ever met. She, I don't know, brightens up her room. Everybody she's ever worked with or anything like that knows her. Just, I don't know, she's awesome. So,
I love that he always thinks about how I would feel about something, or, you know, just his compassion for what other people feel too.
I love her to death. She's made me a better person through the years, like practicing my faith and stuff, just keeping me more active. It's really a blessing to get to know her.